Good afternoon. Well, no, good morning. It's still it's morning. It is 11:46 in San Antonio, and y'all, I swear it seems like it's almost 2 o'clock. But I'm enjoying my President's Day off, and I want to acknowledge the good presidents. So, shout out to Bill Clinton. His president was marred in some mess, but for the most part, he was alright. Want to give a shout out to Obama. Yeah, and you know what? For a good man, even though they made him look stupid, I want to. Ronald Reagan went right because they couldn't let them hostages go, but Ronald Reagan was playing around with that. But Jimmy Carter. So, want to recognize those presidents. Mm. But anyway, y'all, let me see what you all are saying today. Ooh, Hershey, you was lit last night, baby. Ooh, Hershey, you was lit last night, slurring and loud, and ooh, my God, my God, my God. What's up, M. Mac and Catherine, Janice, pretty mama to you, Diva Law, 420 Virgo. Baby, y'all, Hershey was lit last night. She was very lit. Mm. LBJ didn't want to do a lot of things, but he was forced to. LBJ reminds me of Lincoln. Lincoln Lincoln didn't see it for the slaves, but and the robocalls. But he didn't see it for the slaves. But because of Lincoln, Reconstruction happened, even though it didn't go all the way. Lincoln's assassination really hurt the slaves because Reconstruction did not go all the way. The Freedmen's Bureau was not taken care of like it should have been. Our HBCUs, which were started, some of them by the Freedmen's Bureau, wasn't taken care of. The people who did get the 40 acres and the mule had to return it. It was a mess. It was a mess. Civil rights bill, same thing. It only made Dixiecrats run to the Republican Party. It's a mess. It's a mess overall, but it is what it is, y'all. But today I got this title. I got a question for Tommy, and I don't know if Tommy is on. And Tommy, this is not a shady question. I'm not going to reveal the source or the person who brought it to me, but I asked them a question and they couldn't give me an answer. And I'm not blaming anybody, but I'm not devious and diabolical. Is Tommy in the room? I don't know if Tommy is in the room, but I really need to ask Tommy a question. And Tommy, your answer is going to tell me how I need to proceed going forward. I'm not trying to call nobody out. I'm not trying to make people to be evil, but there are certain things I do not do. So I don't know if Tommy is in here. I'm going to drop the link so Tommy can come on. And while somebody is getting Tommy, hopefully he ain't in a coma from drinking that beer. But while somebody's getting Tommy, I'm going to drop this link. I really do have a question to ask him, and it's not a shady question, but Tommy is going to tell me a few things. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I think somebody's trying to do something. And I don't want to accuse people of doing things, but you got to be very careful in this atmosphere. You really got to be very careful. I ain't trying to blame nobody. Something just happened. And somebody asked me, do I want to do something? And then I asked the question, but I need to talk to Tommy. So please go get Tommy. I hope he ain't doing nothing too important. But For you all who get President's Day off, enjoy your time. I am not celebrating this president. I'm celebrating President's Day, but I'm very, very selective the president. Okay, very selective with the president. Y'all, what's been going on in the sector? Now, I do not know if this is true, but I have been hearing, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that Lemon had a breakdown because Vegas is coming up, and they said that he has been hemorrhaging money left and right. They said because of these takedowns of his channel, that money has been short and that he is broke and may not be going to Vegas, or if he does, it's going to be Vegas on a budget. Now, that's what I've been hearing. I don't know. Can I say this, Lemon? If you don't have the money to go to Vegas, don't go to Vegas. If you can't feed the baby, then don't have the baby. She'll be always crying, trying, start that child from crying, hustling, stealing, lying, my baby's slowly dying. So you want to be starting something. So this is what I'm going to say to Lemon. It is no shame if you don't go to Vegas. Lemon, the people done struck your channel. They done took money from you and ran. Baby, they done treated you like you don't know God and the pardon of your sins. Dragons up and left you and did a little thing on you, made you lose your money. Lemon, look, if you pull out of Vegas, I'm not mad at you. But what I don't want you to do is go to Vegas and you be broke and y'all be drinking out of the same cups again. Don't go to Vegas like you went to Vegas the first time. So I don't know if you broke or not, because I'm not counting your pockets. They said people was doing analysis of your money. Baby, they said it was counting the pockets and everything. But I'm not. All I'm saying to Lemon is if, and if is conditional. Listen to what I am saying. If is conditional. So please don't go running into Lemon saying Jay Wilson said you don't have no money. No, Jay Wilson is saying, Lemon, if you are having financial difficulties, then don't go to Vegas. If you can handle Vegas, go to Vegas. I don't care if you the only one there, tape it and have a good time. My thing is, if you cannot go to Vegas or the money ain't adding up, don't go. Don't go. The people have done a whole lot, and you know, and if the money ain't there, it's because of what has happened. And don't be ashamed if you can't go. And I'm being real about that. I would rather you not go to Vegas and be financially okay than go to Vegas and be scratching and surviving, hanging in a child line when you come back home. That's all I'm saying. Catherine, I ain't say the man didn't have money. Lord Jesus. I didn't say the man is broke. I said if. Saints, did I not say if? Ooh, y'all be on every word. I said if. So I'm not saying Lemon is broke or not. But what I am saying is if that money ain't there, don't go. Period. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if he's going or not. But if he don't go, I'm not mad. I'm really not mad. Because again, these people down, you don't want to do nothing. Because again, they don't have the right mindset. And this is what I'm saying. You hurt the sector in a whole. Do I like everything Lemon says? No. But let me say this. If Lemon is paying y'all and y'all getting cussed out by Lemon, and if you don't like getting cussed out by Lemon, then stop going on the man page. But y'all running over there, people done said that they weren't coming over there no more, and I ain't coming over there no more, and y'all right on over there. So that's all I'm saying. Even though I don't care for what Lemon does, it ain't no victim. It's volunteers. And I'm being real about that. So if Lemon don't go to Vegas, I ain't mad at him one bit. Because again, if people messing with your money and your money acting funny, then don't go. Now, according to Lemon, that YouTube is his job. So if they messing with his job and his hours, that means he may be getting less. Not to say he's broke, but he may be getting less revenue in. So that's all I'm saying. So Lemon don't feel no kind of way if you're not going to Vegas. And I'm gonna say this. This is how y'all mess up y'all content. When you keep on tearing up folk trips and threatening people's trips, this is what happens. And then y'all be the first to say, Lord, the beast said the show is dead. Ooh, the beast said the show is dead. Well, you all are contributing to the death of it. And start calling out people for foolery. You know people ain't doing right by trying to take people's channels and stuff. Now, if Lemon don't go to Vegas, oh well, and I don't blame him. So let me see what y'all saying. I hope Tom is in this room because I do have a question to ask Tommy. Lemon is not broke. Well, like I said, Catherine, I didn't say the man was broke. I said if. I said if. Y'all be all child. Ugh. Let me see what else y'all saying here. They didn't. They not listen. They did. Going live. He said he's not going right. I don't know if he's going or not, but I'm saying if he decides not to go, I wouldn't blame him. Don't go all the way to Vegas eating Whataburger. Girl, if you eat that Whataburger, you know I'm gonna talk about it, but I ain't mad at it. Let me tell you something, baby. Vegas is not cheap. Vegas is not for middle class people anymore. Vegas is for the high rollers. Vegas is not for the little guy anymore. They have been doing reports on Vegas. Burgers costing $25. Whataburger is probably his best bet. I'm just saying. Lemon says he will gladly show his cash apps. Well, Catherine, it's really not necessary. See, this is what I'm saying, Catherine. Y'all get so defensive. Why would he even show his cash apps? Again, that's not the point. See, you're missing the point, Sugarlock. You're missing the point. The point is, Lemon, if you don't think it's worth going, and if money is tight, don't go. That's all I'm saying, Catherine. I'm not saying the man is broke. He don't have to show me no cash apps. It's very simple. Lemon, if the budget is not calling for it, bow out. You don't have nothing to prove to these people. That's all I'm saying, Catherine. Oh my God. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, Catherine, sometimes you be doing stuff. I'm like, nobody ain't say the man bro. I'm just saying don't go to Vegas if the budget is not allowed. Ooh, God, is the echo in here? Because I swear that's what I said. Okay, Catherine. Okay. Girl, nobody want to see that man cash app, and he better not show his cash app. Again, that's the problem. I'm always trying to prove stuff to people when you don't have nothing to prove. That's what I'm trying to get to. If Lemon decides he don't want to go to Vegas, with all of the stuff that's going on, I wouldn't blame him. That's all I'm saying. Let me see what y'all said. Castro versus Tommy. This don't have nothing to do with Castro today. This is all Tommy. Don't have nothing to do with Castro. I'm reading y'all comments now. The video went mute and Castro was hurt in the background. Child, really? Okay. Let them do what they want to do. Lemon is lying. He's still going. The trip was already paid for. Okay. Like I said, if it's paid for, great. All I'm saying, if he's not going, I wouldn't blame him. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the man going or not. I'm saying if he decide not to go, decided tomorrow I ain't going to Vegas, I wouldn't be upset with him at all. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Ooh, Jesus, that's all I'm saying. Ooh, y'all taking stuff and running with it. That's all I said, bro. If conditional. I made sure to say if because that's a conditional word. If Lemon doesn't go, or if his budget is not allowing him to go, then don't go. It ain't no shame to it. After all that you've gone through with these people and all that's going on with your channel, I wouldn't be mad at you if you didn't go. If you do go, bravo. If you do eat at Whataburger, bravo. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the man broke. I don't need to see his cash apps. Y'all doing too much. Y'all overhyped today. Y'all, I thought I drank a lot of coffee. Y'all overhyped today. Mm. Okay, long as y'all understand, because I don't want nobody leaving here talking about Jay Wilson said you broke and you ain't going to Vegas. No, that's not what I said. I'm saying if Lemon decided not to go, I wouldn't blame him. I don't know the man's budget. Don't need to show nobody no cash app. I wish Lemon would show somebody his cash app. That's how he got in trouble the last time, bragging about that $12,000 a month. Them hoes start hating. All you got to do is start getting some money, and they ain't getting none, and the hoes start hating. So that's all I'm saying. Tommy didn't do anything, but somebody trying to do something to Tommy. Did y'all go get Tommy? Let me see, y'all. Because if Tommy don't come, I'm going to tell y'all what, and maybe Tommy can hit me up by email later on. I'm not going to disclose the person who sent the email because I don't know their intentions. But I asked them a question, and they didn't answer it. And so it put some question marks in my head. So I'm gonna answer quickly because I'm heading to this mall before I go to dinner. I got dinner with people from my hometown who are actually in San Antonio. So we're gonna go eat. And this will be my first meal of the day. I'm reading what y'all saying here. Okay, let me read now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say this because I don't see Tommy. Tommy, first of all, let me say this is not anything negative about you. This has nothing to do with Castro, but something happened today that affects you and could make you angry or happy. I don't know if you orchestrated it, but I'm trying to find out because I'm not going to do anything unless I ask you. That's how I'm going to start this. But I was checking my email today, and I hope Tommy is in here. Lord, I hope Tommy is in here. But I was checking my email, and somebody said, do you want to interview Tommy's father? Now, I've said many times that Tommy, let me talk to your daddy. Because me and your daddy, you know, in that same generation, let me talk to your daddy. You know, I've said that, but, you know, it was always entertainment and in jest. But somebody hit me up saying that, do you want to interview Tommy's daddy? And so my question to that person, who I am not going to name, because I don't know their intentions, and I don't know if Tommy orchestrated this or not, I asked them, what does Tommy think about it? Did you check this, or did you clear this with Tommy? Because I am not Oprah Winfrey. I am not going to do a Monique interviewing Monique mama with her brother there, and Monique don't know nothing about it. I don't do that. So my thing is, Tommy, did you orchestrate this? Did you want me to talk to your father? Did you want me to do this interview? Because somebody said that they could set this interview up, or did I want to interview your father? I know how protective you are of your family, but I'm just letting you know, because I don't know if you initiated this or people are trying to initiate this. Now, the B sector in me saying somebody trying to be messy, but I really don't know. And this is why I'm not trying to put people out, because I don't know all of what's going on. Now, if you come out here and say, yeah, I told that person to email you, or I told somebody to get Jay Wilson to interview my dad, I'm good. I'm good with that. And I would treat your dad with respect, and I would ask questions like I was a reporter, like I was an interviewer. But if you did not request this, then I'm letting you know that, hey, you might want to watch out. And that's why I was asking for Tommy. Because again, y'all, we don't do that. We don't do that. Now, I would be more than happy to interview his dad and mom and granny. Ooh, especially that granny, because that granny is so sweet. She's a sweet lady, baby. That granny sounds like she can make a mean bread. What that bread? Bread pudding. She seemed like she could make a whole nasty piece of sweet potato pie. I don't know. That's what she gives me when she was talking to Tommy. But I don't know if Tommy initiated that or not. And Tommy, like I said, I know you may think I don't like you. Tommy, this is business. It don't matter if I like you or not. That's not the case. I don't even know you to like you or dislike you. But what I will not do with all of this doxing and people calling folk families, I'm not going to do that. So I'm just letting you know, Tommy, that came to me. Now, I don't know that person's intentions. I'm not even blaming you. But I'm just saying, I'm asking Tommy. Yeah. Okay. Everybody understand what I'm doing, because I don't want no mess. And I don't know if they can get his daddy or not, but because that's the first thing I asked. I said, well, how does Tommy feel about this? Did Tommy initiate this? Did you clear this with Tommy? And baby, I didn't get an answer back. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Okay, I didn't get no hello back. I didn't get no response back. So to me, that sends up a red flag. So I'm like, that's what I'm doing. I'm like this. Because it didn't seem right in my spirit. It just didn't seem right in my spirit. So let me see what y'all saying here. Hey, Ronnie. Even if well, I don't care if he blame me later, because again, if he gives me the permission, see, that's the big thing. If you give me the permission, I will interview your father, and I'm not going to be disrespectful to your daddy. And I'm not going to let nobody else be disrespectful to your daddy either. But I'm not going to talk to your father, your mom, your sister, or brother, at least to give you a heads up, like, hey, your brother want to interview with me, or hey, your daddy want to interview. You can't stop people from doing that. But I didn't know who initiated. Now, if his daddy want to talk to me and Tommy don't like it, that ain't my problem. But again, I don't know if that's the case or not. So I'm just trying to be fair. I'm just trying to make sure that, because I don't want to do a Monique. Okay, I don't want to do a Monique Oprah Winfrey. Okay, I don't want to do that, because see, that's why Monique is upset with Oprah, because Oprah did an okie doke on Monique, and Monique was not happy about that. Monique was like, "Why would you bring my the person who violated me? Why would you interview them? And you didn't even let me know, and you blindsided me." And see, that's why Monique is really mad at Oprah. $420. I mean, did you know your son was gay? Do you love your son? How do you feel being a minister and your son is gay? Has Tommy always been, a special child? I mean, them kind of questions. You know what I'm saying? When did you know he was different? Them type of questions, okay? I mean, you know me. Now I'm gonna ask, not ask, but asked them questions. You've been married 5 times, and Tommy tends to brag about that. You know, when you found Jesus, did you stay in that marriage so you wouldn't saved during them first 4 marriages, but God came in your heart and you said, I'm staying with this woman? You know, them the kind of questions I'm going to ask. hmm I mean, I'm going to ask them questions. But I ain't going to ask him if, look, I ain't going to ask him, you know, if Tommy don't want, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if that was Tommy or not. M-Mac, you is a mess. M-Mac, you is a mess. You ain't nothing but the devil. I love going to the country because they say you ain't nothing but the devil. When did you realize that Tommy was attracted to glittery and sequin shirts and two-piece sets? Okay, that's what I wants to know. Because, baby, that's a good question. Okay, okay. Did y'all always know he was gay? Because he said that he wasn't gay until later on. But did y'all know something? Okay, did y'all know something? Now, you know, it's little questions like that. Now, which wife is Tommy's mama? Is she wife number 1, wife number 2, wife number 3, wife number 4, or wife number 5? And do all the brothers and sisters get along? Is there any mama drama? You know, them kind of questions. Them kind of questions. That's all. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Tommy. Please click the link. Tommy, I am so glad you are here because, Tommy, I sent for you. No lie. Now, I usually don't. But, Tommy, I don't know if you heard what I said, but I'm going to be very concise and very clear. Somebody sent me an email. I don't know if they were from you. I don't know if they're trying to be messy. I'm not trying to disclose them. I don't know. But somebody asked me, did I want to interview your daddy? And my question was, how does Tommy feel about it? And what does Tommy think? And I haven't gotten an answer back. So when I didn't hear an answer back, I'm like, let me check. So, Tommy, I don't know if that's from you or not. But, Tommy, let me say this. If your daddy did want to interview with me, I'm going to respect your daddy. You know, I don't disrespect people's mamas and their daddies. You know what I'm saying? Tommy said his mama was the first. Okay. So, Tommy, that's why I'm talking about what I'm talking about, because what I did not do. Okay. All right. So, Tommy, I'm glad you cleared that up. So, see, Tommy, again, I respect you enough not to say, yeah, find his daddy. Because, again, my question to that person was, how does Tommy feel about this? What did Tommy say about this? And I didn't get an answer back. So I'm glad that I asked. I mean, I'm glad that you know, you came up here to clear that up. I appreciate that, Tommy. See, I wouldn't be a messy. I respect you. I respect your parents. I don't know how they was gonna get this interview. And again, that was my issue because I'm like, well, did you check with Tommy? And that's why I came up here. So, Tommy, I don't know if people trying to get interviewed. Mm, 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 mm. Tommy, would you like anything to say? Because I'm getting ready to go into this President's Day sale and see what they got. I don't plan to spend no money. And can I tell you all this? I know a lot of people are concerned or act like they concerned. I have money that comes out of my check that goes to my money account because not only do I have a 401k at my corporation, but I have other places where I store money. So don't think I'm out here squandering money, but I have a certain limit an allotment that I give to myself so I can enjoy myself and get what I want. I'm just saying. Hey, D Miss O. So anyway, I'm glad Tommy cleared that up. Thank you, Tommy. And let me say this again because I know somebody gonna take it and run with it like a football. I did not say that Lemon is broke. I said if Lemon does not want to go to Vegas because finances may not be where they should be or something is wrong. If that's the case, if though that if is a conditional, then Lemon shouldn't go to Vegas. And I wouldn't be mad if Lemon if he didn't go to Vegas. Because why go to Vegas? And then it'll teach people to stop trying to take people's pages down because when you do that, you're messing up content. And that's all I said. So please don't go tell Jay Wilson said you broke. Because I know some of y'all. I know how y'all run. But I'm telling Lemon, if you decide not to go to Vegas, and I'm not saying he's going to Vegas or not. That's another thing. The word is if. But if Lemon decides tomorrow, I'm so done with this, I ain't going nowhere, I wouldn't be mad at him. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, Hershey, you was a hot mess. You was a hot mess, Hershey, last night. Girl, you was a hot mess last night. Girl, you was a hot mess last night. Slurring and girl, I had to put you down about 2, 3, 4, 5 times because girl, you was just all over the place. You was all over the place. You was funny as hell, but you was sloppy drunk. You was sloppy drunk. Girl, you was seeing pink elephants. Let me see somebody say they sent something in my email. Hold on for a minute. Okay. Ooh, Jesus. Who opened doors that I cannot see? Jesus will. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah, Jesus will. I know he will. He said he will. He'll fight my battles if I'll be still. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know that he will. Oh, Jesus will. Oh, yes. Okay, all I can say is Jesus will and Jesus won't. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to try to do Jesus will and not Jesus won't. That's all I'm going to say about that. Woo, y'all messy. Y'all is messy. Let me go into this mall and see what this president cell is serving and what she's giving the girls before I go on down and eat with these people. But Tommy, you be careful out there. You be careful, Tommy. Now just know I respect you and your family enough not to get all into the minutia. Okay, and Tommy, you may have some messy family members. That's all I'm gonna say. You may have some messy. Pray over it. Pray over it. Put it on the altar. Put it on the altar, because you might have some messy family members. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Jesus will. I know He will. Oh my God, my God. Y'all some messy people in this B sector. Snatching people's channels. Exposing relationships that shouldn't be exposed. Baby, y'all is messy. Y'all is shutting people's finances and channels down, talking about Lady Nika. Okay. Ooh, y'all is messy. And I'm praying on Black History. It seems like y'all got messy real on Black History. It seems like Black History don't mean nothing to y'all. Okay, it's just like Black History don't mean nothing to y'all. Ooh, y'all is messy. I'm gonna pray for all of them. Hershey, I'm gonna pray for you. Cause you's a sloppy drunk, Hershey. I ain't gonna lie. You is sloppy drunk, you obnoxious, you be yelling all over the place. Hold my purse, Jay outside. Hold my earrings. Hold my purse. Girl, I done held your purse, your slip, your dress, your earrings. I done held a credit card or two. Okay, I done held a sledgehammer for the construction. Okay, over there at your daddy old house. Girl, I held everything for you last night. Girl, okay, you ain't holding nothing. Niece, you should be light as a feather today because you gave all of your burdens, all of your clothing, everything to other people. Hold my purse, Jay Wilson. Get into the receiver, Castro. Everybody was in the receiver. Ooh, Hershey, you was sloppy drunk last night. Go look at yourself. Go look at yourself. I think you might need some AA for the weekend. I think you's a weekend drunk. But baby, you was very, very inebriated last night to the point, Hershey, I had to drop you a couple of times. Uh-huh. I mean, I had to drop. I'm holding all her shit. She ain't got nothing. Okay, she ain't got nothing. Then she was giving her stuff to other people. Okay, who Sparkles, hold my purse. Then Sparkles holding your purse. Ooh, Jesus, it was a mess. It was a mess last night. Well, anyway, y'all, look, I gotta go. I'll be back later on, but I'm going on into this mall. Peace and love. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you, Tommy, for coming up and clearing that up. Please don't go tell Lemon no lies. I said if Lemon decides not to go, I don't blame him. If I didn't say Lemon was broke, I didn't say Lemon was rich. Lemon, don't you dare show your cash app to these people because it's none of their damn business. That's how you got in trouble the last time. Lemon, do things differently this time so you're not put in a predicament like last time. Is that fair, y'all? Ain't that fair? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Okay. With that said, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and love. Bye.